Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Day to Day, the podcast where we explore the joys and challenges of everyday life. I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. Whether it's personal growth, navigating relationships, or just tackling the chaos of the day, we're here to talk about it all and hopefully help you along the way.
So grab your coffee, tea, or whatever keeps you going.
And let's dive into today's episode. Today, we're diving into a topic that seems to be on everyone's minds lately: how to build and maintain a long-lasting romantic relationship. It's something that's complex and nuanced, but ultimately very rewarding if done right, don't you think?
Absolutely. There's this interesting story of my friend who's been going through this tumultuous period of frequent breakups. It's like every couple of months, she's navigating this cycle again, and it's making her question everything about relationships.
Wow, that sounds exhausting. I mean, going through such highs and lows in relationships repeatedly can really erode your confidence, both in terms of finding a good match and in yourself as a partner. What do you think causes this kind of cycle?
Well, one thing is the core needs in a relationship. I've heard that the psychologist H.A. Murray talks about these core needs as the driving force behind what keeps us doing something consistently. In relationships, understanding these needs can really set the stage for success or failure.
That's a great point. It's like knowing what you value most, whether it's companionship, communication, or independence, can guide you in finding someone who aligns with those needs. It's about matching those core needs with someone else's.
Exactly. Like if you value being together constantly, but your partner thrives on having their own space, that's a mismatch waiting to happen. So those core needs should be clear from the get-go.
And I suppose communication plays a huge role here too, right? I mean, if you're not expressing what you need or how you feel, that's where things start to crumble.
Yes, communication is the bedrock of any intimate and stable relationship. Without it, misunderstandings pile up. It's like building a house on shaky ground.
True, but sometimes just saying you need to communicate better feels too simplistic. Communication isn't just about saying something, it's about listening, understanding, and responding appropriately.
Right? It's also about showing vulnerability and being honest with each other about your needs and feelings. Many people hide their real attitudes or intentions for fear of confrontation, which only leads to bigger problems down the line.
So, in this case, what practical steps could someone take to improve how they communicate in
A
relationships?
few steps include practicing active listening, where you give full attention and consider the partner's perspective. Also, approaching conflicts as opportunities to understand each other better, rather than just problems to be solved.
I like that approach. It reframes conflict from something negative into a potential growth point. Do you have any personal strategies or tips that could help in those difficult discussions?
One method I've found helpful is to take a moment, pause, and reflect on your emotions before responding. This helps you articulate your needs more clearly rather than just reacting emotionally.
That's a great tip. Managing emotions can definitely make a tough conversation more constructive. I've been reading about this idea where you define what you truly can't compromise on. Seems like that's a part of knowing your own core needs too.
Exactly. Knowing your boundaries and what's non-negotiable in a relationship is crucial. Otherwise, you might end up compromising on things that will ultimately make you unhappy.
And it's kind of liberating too. You find someone who's able to respect and meet your needs, and in that there's a sense of safety for both partners.
That's the goal, a relationship where both partners feel seen and heard. It's like building a sturdy bridge between two shores.
And for those listeners out there looking to delve deeper into understanding their own needs and how to build better relationships, there are many resources and courses focused on this topic, aren't there?
Yes, there are courses that combine psychology and practical strategies to help people discover their core needs and improve communication within relationships.
It's so refreshing to know that these resources exist. It's like finding a guidebook to the complicated world of relationships.
Indeed, and investing in understanding these aspects can lead to creating and maintaining fulfilling, stable relationships that grow instead of wither over time.
So as we wrap things up today, let's remember the importance of knowing our core needs and the power of effective communication. Relationships are work, but with the right tools, they become some of the most rewarding work we ever do.
Exactly. And for anyone feeling stuck or unsure, remember that it's all about learning, growth, and being open to understanding both yourself and your partner better.
Thanks for joining us today on this enlightening discussion. Whether you're single, dating, or in a long-term relationship, we hope you found some valuable
Stay
insights.
tuned for more engaging topics, and remember, every relationship is an opportunity to learn more about yourself and how you connect with others. Until next time.